what's up, guys? I'm Linda. It's customary to ask Lindas if they spell their name with an I or a Y. I don't know what those other bitches are smoking because I spell mine with an L. The story of how I got my name sounds so sweet. You see, after I was born, my dad, he held me for the first time. He looked down at me and he exclaimed, "Ay, qué linda," which is Spanish for, "Oh, how pretty." And so my parents named me Linda, which is Spanish for pretty. And thank you, people usually clap for that. But, the story sounds really sweet, right? Until you stop to think about it. It sounds kind of fucked up. That means that the minute I was born, I was immediately judged on my looks. Being a woman is hard. I am Mexican American. Just like white people, I'm the descendant of illegal immigrants. Unlike white people, I acknowledge it. No shame, that's all I say. I am from Hayward. It's in the East Bay. Hayward, anyone from Hayward? No. Hayward is a lovely place. Don't believe what you see in the news or read in the papers or that time you were mugged at the Hayward BART station. Just don't believe it, that's all I'm saying. If you want to know what Hayward is like, let me put it to you this way. Only in Hayward can you get fresh tamales, and oil change, and bootleg DVDs, all in the same grocery store parking lot. Like, you don't even gotta go inside the store if you need groceries. Like, whatever you need, there's a senora selling it out of her 9-day Dodge Caravan, and she's willing to haggle. Our sacred parking lot's gonna look like Tijuana, is what I'm saying. For work, I am a dog walker. I work for WAG. You guys hear of WAG?
Yeah.
WAG is the Uber of dog walking. That's what they call it. You know what? That is the most accurate way to put it because just like an Uber driver, I can set my own schedule, I get bonuses during peak hours, and I'm obligated to make small talk with your dog while he hogs my phone charger. The only difference between me and an Uber driver is it's not considered sexual assault if I put my hands on bitches. I'm allowed to. It's okay when I do it. I think it's funny, but I kind of hate when people think that just because I'm a dog walker, that I'm like a dog expert. So like the other day, I was walking this dog and I'm bringing it back to its owner, who was home the whole time because she was too lazy to walk her own damn dog. Which, you know what, I shouldn't judge because, to be honest, white people are too lazy to do their own tasks is the only reason why Mexicans have jobs in this country. It's why we keep forming caravans and coming. White people are too lazy to walk their dogs, raise their kids, clean their houses, do their landscaping, do their auto mechanic work. White people are too lazy to sell their own oranges by the freeway. Come on. Anyway, so I'm returning from this dog walk. I'm giving the dog back to its owner, and the owner stops me, and like she proceeds to grill me with questions that she should really be asking her veterinarian. She's all like, "Thank you so much for walking my dog, Bark Ruffalo. Before you go, I would like a detailed description of Bark's stool. Was it firm but not too firm? Was it fragrant but not overly pungent? Do you think he's getting too much protein in his diet? I just switched him to a vegan formula." I was like, "Lady, you want me to give you a detailed description of your dog's shit? I didn't even pick it up." Watch your step when you get out to the sidewalk. So, I used to be an elementary school teacher before I was a dog walker. I taught bilingual second grade, so I taught in English and in Spanish. All of my students were Latino. The correct word now is Latinx. That is the gender neutral form of word, which, I'll be honest, I'm still kind of getting used to that myself. Every time I hear the word Latinx, I just think Latinx is the name of like the latest, hottest DJ at the Sound Factory. DJ Latinx! No, I need to use it properly. No, so all of my students when I was a teacher, they were all native Spanish speakers who were learning English as a second language. And I was really passionate about helping that demographic when I started teaching. On day one of teaching, I was genuinely motivated to like make a difference in these kids' lives. I was like energized and excited, but over time, Man, teaching, it wore me out, and I swear to God, I was ready to quit by like day 2. So you can't say I didn't stick it out. No, honestly, that's not realistic. I was ready to quit by the end of the first day. You guys, you just don't know what it's like if you've never worked in a school. You guys, there were so many days where I was cooped up in that classroom with 30 plus Latinx kids who would not stop talking. And you know what? Yeah, I wanted to stick those kids in cages too. I wanted to, I didn't, obviously. I couldn't get away with that kind of behavior for 2 reasons. One, unlike the president of our country, I would lose my job. 2, being that I was a public school teacher, I'd have to buy my own cages, and it's not affordable on a teacher's salary.
You can't write it off in taxes.
No, you're right. I tried. Because I thought about it. I didn't do it. So, make some noise, dude. Are there any fans of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in the house? Green New Deal? Yeah, just, by the way, I've been advocating for several years now for a Green New Deal, for my butt tender. Just thinks he's overcharging me. No, I love AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. That is my homegirl. We have so much in common. We're both beautiful, college-educated Latina women with a great sense of humor. She's from the Bronx. I'm from Hayward, which is basically the Bronx of the Bay Area. And just like Fox News is with her, I too know what it's like to have several white men who are obsessed with me. Follow me home. No. I love AOC, but I would hate to be related to her. She just reminds me of that one overachieving cousin your Mexican immigrant mom is always comparing you to. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, just like any chance she gets. She's like, ay, linda, ¿por qué no puede ser más como Alexandria? Ella es una congresswoman, y tú qué has hecho? You got a diversity scholarship to take improv classes at UCB? Oh, well, I'm glad your abuelito almost died of dehydration crossing the border, so you can learn how to use sand. So I used to be a Peace Corps volunteer, because clearly I'm very peaceful. No, seriously, I was a Peace Corps volunteer. I taught English in Barranquilla, Colombia. It was fantastic, because for once in my life, I got to be the American yelling at brown people to speak English! This is South America! I gotta say though, as a self-identifying beautiful Latina woman, I am getting a lot of mixed messages as to whether or not I'm allowed to speak Spanish in this country. Because I thought that speaking Spanish was sexy when I did it. Like, papi chulo, español, español, español. But apparently, speaking Spanish could get me detained by Border Patrol. This is a true story that happened to 2 American citizens in Montana. 2 women went grocery shopping, and they were speaking Spanish, and this Border Patrolman, he stopped them. Now, luckily, these 2 women recorded the encounter. You can look it up. But to sum it up, the guy, he looks in the camera, and he admits to the women, the only reason why I stopped y'all, that's not what he sounded like. That's just what all racist white men sound like in my head. The reason why I stopped y'all is because you were speaking Spanish, and Spanish is unheard of here in Montana. What? What? How is Spanish unheard of in Montana? The name of your state is literally the Spanish word for mountain! Oh my God, you guys, that was great for me. Was it